G'day guys, if you're here watching today's video, then that might mean that you've already watched yesterday's video based on the portable SSD that I did from Silicon Power. If you haven't watched that video, there's a little link, a little card thingy up in the corner there. You can go and press that and that will take you back to yesterday's video. But today we're going to be looking at a portable USB 3 hard drive that costs roughly about 250 bucks and you get 4 terabytes of storage. So let's go. G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. And I guess with Christmas around the corner, new consoles on the verge of being released from Microsoft and Sony, I think it's now a good opportunity to be talking about external storage. Maybe you want to get an external drive as a gift for someone that needs a bit more space for that console, especially if you're getting it for your teenage son or your teenage daughter or whoever it might be. So today we're going to be talking about an external hard drive from a company called Silicon Power, who make really fast, affordable SSDs and hard drives. So you can get something for your desktop, but you can also get something that plugs in via USB to your console or to your PC. So what I have here in my hand is a 4 terabyte portable external hard drive that is a USB Type 3 connection. Comes with a nice little cable included with some rubber around the outside to sort of keep everything nice and secure. But here in Australia, this drive for 4 terabytes of storage is going to cost you only about $250, which I know it might sound like a lot of money, $250, but considering that you're getting 4 terabytes of storage that you can just plug in, and then, that's not even talking about the performance and some of the other cool features of this drive, I actually think it is really a must-have for those of you who are planning on getting those new consoles or even a PC at Christmas time, because games now are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger every single year. Okay, so this hard drive here from Silicon Power is called the Silicon Power A62 portable hard drive. It's got on here Armor A62, and the reason why they talk about this Armor element is the fact that this drive is IPX4 rated. So what that means is it can actually withstand a drop from about 1 meter without any damage to the internal components. So that's where this, I guess, rugged enclosure, kind of rugged enclosure. You've got some texture here on the plastic, but more importantly, you've got some rubber, I guess, reinforcement on the side here. So if it does hit something like tiles or a hard flat surface like maybe wooden floorboards, you're going to get a little bit more shock resistancy from a drive like this. So again, maybe perfect for those young teenagers who are a little bit careless with their technology, is you can put all of the games or media files that you want on this without having to worry about if it's going to get damaged from a little knock here and there. So perfect for maybe if it's on like your entertainment unit and it gets knocked or maybe unplugged or something like that. In terms of connection, it's just a USB 3 connection, USB 3.2 Gen 1, so the kind of cable that you get here included is just a very small, short little USB Type A to USB Type A USB 3 cable, so that comes included. And there is even like a little elastic strap here, so you can kind of get the idea that that little elastic strap will go on both ends, like a little rubber band, and that will keep the cable in place for when you want to move around with this thing. So once you've got the little cable mounted here and it's all secure and you're ready to travel with it, something else that's quite cool is maybe if you're putting this into your backpack, if you're a uni student or a high school student and your drink bottle leaked or something like that, this is actually going to give you some sort of, it will give you some splash resistancy or some water resistancy with that IPX4 rating. So if it did get a little bit wet from a drink bottle, or maybe if you're at a cafe and someone spilled their coffee or their tea near you and the drive did get a little bit wet, you shouldn't have too many issues as long as you, I guess, try and remove it and dry it up as quickly as possible. But this drive is quite tough, hence why they've given it that sort of that Armor branding. Now, if you do want to get something like this, but maybe with a little bit less storage or even a little bit more storage, these do range from 1 terabyte in space to save you a bit of money, all the way up to 5 terabytes in space. So, I mean, if you do want to get more than 4 terabytes, there is even a 5 terabyte option out there, which is, I think, just crazy in 2020 that you can get something that is literally 4 or 5 terabytes in size in just the palm of your hand, which is pretty nuts. Performance on this thing, I was doing a transfer the other night, roughly about 1.5 terabytes worth of data from my NAS. Big long transfer overnight just to sort of archive some footage. That's how I'm going to be purposing and using this drive. Actually, like the transfer speeds weren't as bad as what I was expecting. I was only expecting to get maybe like 70 or 80 megabytes per second, but this thing was sustaining 120 to 130 megabytes per second, which is just I guess, really amazing to me anyway, that you can get a drive that's this small, this affordable, can sustain long transfers. You know, if you've got 4 terabytes of space, there's no point having a really big storage capacity and then really slow access speeds, because it's just going to frustrate you when you want to go back and maybe, you know, look for some of those files or go through your, you know, your photo library. So the fact that you can get really good transfer speeds on a drive that's this affordable, I think is a big win, and again, a big testament to Silicon Power. In terms of benchmarks, I've included some screenshots that you can see now. So let me know what you guys think about this particular drive. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Do you think that the drive should perform better? Do you think it's performing better than expected? Let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts. Maybe you're getting a new console at Christmas time. So again, let me know what you guys think. If you do want to get something faster, there is the video that I talked about yesterday, the portable SSD from Silicon Power. This is in no way a sponsored or a paid video by them at all. This is actually something that I've pursued from my end. I've actually reached out to them because I've bought some SSDs for my PC and I wanted to see if they wanted to have any other products featured and checked out, and I'm definitely checking them out and being quite critical. But honestly, for the price and for what I'm getting and for what my experience has been, I honestly can't fault them so far. So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you want to know if you're looking for something to watch next now that this video is over, maybe a good one would be to go back and check out the SSD that I got for my desktop. You can go and check that out with the link in the corner now.